Hello and welcome, Adam Thomas from Balancing Touch Reflexology. So good to see you and thanks for joining me today. What do I have here? I just got back from the print shop. So hopefully what's in here is the new updated Reflexology foot charts collection. Okay, so there's been a couple charts added to it. So let's take a look. So what do we have here? So it's probably not going to be in order. Nothing. Ah, there we go. So this is chart number 8, the lymphatic system. That's what it looks like. Awesome. Okay, number 2 is, let's take a look here. Oh, this is a new one. Okay, so this is the horizontal lines. Okay, oh, another new one, I think. Yes, the vertical lines. So this is going to be like an appendix, the end one, number 1. Okay, so that's bones of the feet. So this is also going to be included in the updated version. So we have number 10, which is the muscular system. That's what that looks like. Respiratory chart. That's what that looks like. Chart number 9, which is the reproductive system. Okay. Circulatory system. Nervous system. Endocrine system. Look at that. Urinary system. Number 2, digestive system. It's the skeletal system. There we go. So here's the whole set now. These are printed on synthetic paper called snaps paper. The brilliant thing about this is they're so durable. You do not need to laminate them. If you do actually laminate them, you will destroy them because they're plastic, so they will melt. And then all the ink will run everywhere and it won't be very good. But like this paper is amazing. Like you can roll it up like this and it bounces right back again. You spill something on it or from use of people's fingers touching it, you can just wipe it down with some warm cloth and water and back to brand new, right? So that's why I chose to use this paper. It is more expensive, obviously. But I think it just looks so good with the rounded corners here and, they just are really a durable chart. So that's why I've decided to do that way. And I get them printed like a 15-minute drive away from here. So that's kind of feels good that it's not, getting shipped all across the world and then shipped back and, printed in places that have, less than standard environmental, printing ethics. So that feels good. The skeletal system, digestive system, urinary system, respiratory system, endocrine system, circulatory system, nervous system, lymphatic system, respiratory system, muscular system. New one here, vertical zones, horizontal zones, and bones of the feet. So I wanted to include the last 3 here into the set because they're just, vertical zones, for example, reflexology used to be called zone therapy, and it came from this. So having a really great understanding of these, vertical channels in your body is a must. And a little detail here that on the big toes and the thumbs, right, because it's related to the head here, you actually get 5 zones on the pad of the big toe and the thumb, right? But it's also in zone 1, right? So you're working in zone 1 and you also have the subdivisions of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the big toes, right? The little toes keep slicing the body, so they're related to zones 2, 3, 4, 5. So hopefully that makes sense. So I've written that out here for you as well. Horizontal zones, these are really cool and also very important to learn, because you can divide the foot vertically, but when you come to working with clients, everybody's foot's slightly different. So looking for these horizontal landmarks is going to help you pinpoint where all the reflexes, where all the anatomy fits onto the person's feet that you're working with, right? Because everybody's foot's a little bit longer or wider or whatever, right? Everybody's different. So this, along with the vertical zones, give you a grid basically to be able to put all the anatomy in, right? So that's why it's really important to know these last two charts, because they are the fundamental of what a reflexologist should know. So you can see how they line up to, you know, the hip area and the neck, that sort of thing there. So this is a really good one, and it's also really great to show to clients as well, because then it gets a conversation going. I also wanted to include the bones of the feet, because I've had a couple instances where somebody will come to me and they said that their cuboid bone was out, and they had no idea what that even meant, but they remembered that it was cuboid. And so having this chart and understanding the actual anatomy, bones at least, in the feet is an absolute essential knowledge that a reflexologist should have, right? So just knowing all the bones of the feet. So when they say, oh, they said my cuboid was out, well, that's the green one here, and you can just give this to the client and they can look at it and go, oh, okay, I sort of get where that is on my foot, and maybe they can figure out what there. And then, you know, as a reflexologist, you can kind of layer on the anatomy and say, hey, is there any other issues or stuff that sort of relates to this area on your foot, right? So that's also a good way to use these charts and, you know, kind of do a nice discovery with your clients as well. So there you go. That is the new Reflexology Foot Charts collection. So the bones of the foot has now been included in here, and then there's been 2 new charts. But other than that, it stays, remains the same, because it seems to be very popular, and also it's just great to break down each system. So I'm gonna go package all these up, and balancingtouch.ca is the only place that you can actually pick these up right now. I don't have them anywhere else. So yeah, you can head over to balancingtouch.ca and click on the store button, and you'll see them. So yeah, until next time, Adam Thomas from Balancing Touch Reflexology. I'm gonna go pack these up. Bye-bye. If you're interested in learning more about reflexology, you could subscribe to the channel below. It's also very helpful to hit that like button, and feel free to share it with anybody who you think might be interested in it. You can find my online courses, Reflexology Charts, and other reflexology goodies over on my website, which is balancingtouch.ca. Thank you so much for watching today, and if you have some more time, you can check out some other videos. Till next time, this is Adam Thomas from balancingtouch.ca. See you later.